for our members that are not able to make it. Okay. And so, welcome to Fire Up Connect. Fire Up Connect is actually, we meet every week. We have meetings on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And so, people are coming in and out with some of our meetings. But this is a business networking group. We meet for an hour and we try to get to know people and, learn each other's business and see what we can find opportunities and collaborate. Okay. So what I would do is I would go ahead and just start with asking questions. And then, you take your turn and you ask your questions to another person, which is just the three of us right now. And so we can have enough time to, just have a great conversation here. So anyway, Hannah, so tell me, what was your 3-week vacation? If you could share that with us, that would be awesome to know.
Start with the fun stuff and then get down to business.
Yes, yes. Oh, now we have Dr. Sharon coming in too.
Oh, great. This was a trip that was booked back in 2019. So because of COVID, so many trips, I'm sure in your lives as well, got punted. And we had booked, I'm a sailor, I like sailing. So we always do charters in different areas of the world about every year and a half. This trip was throughout French Polynesia. So we did some of the islands surrounding, like the Tahitian islands surrounding Tahiti. And it was supposed to happen in 2020, and then it got punted in 2021, then 2022. So it finally happened. And it was brilliant. And actually, it was 2 of those 3 weeks, one of my biggest mentors that got me into real estate 15 years ago originally was there as well. So that was quite a blessing to be able to spend quality time with a lifelong mentor as well.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me make sure. Okay. So now, your turn, Hannah. We have Dr. Sharon. Hi, Dr. Sharon.
Hello.
Okay. And we have Brian. So you pick whoever you want to ask a question.
Well, I don't know either of you, and you don't know me. So what a blessing we'll start 30,000 foot view, I guess, pie in the sky. So I know that we said that, Brian, you're in Washington. I guess we'll start with, have you been in Washington for a very long time?
Guess that depends on how you define a long time. I've been here since 1995.
That's a long time in my book.
That qualifies? Okay. Good.
Yeah. Where are you from originally, good sir?
New York City.
East Coaster as well. I'm from Virginia. I'm also an East
okay.
Coaster native, Southern, but still over that way.
Virginia Beach, Chesapeake area, or somewhere else?
You nailed it. Yes, I'm from a little neighborhood called Sandbridge Beach in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Just south of Dam Neck, where the naval base is.
Yep. I spent 20 years in the Navy, so I'm.
Oh, so you know it. I was going to ask if you have any military affiliation.
Just a short.
Thank
stint.
you for your service.
Thank you. I did a short stint, and then I was ready to go, and they were ready for me to go at that point.
Well, I don't know if that's true, but we'll take it.
Oh, it's definitely true. So I was ready to leave, and they were saying, "Praise God, he's finally gone." So.
Oh my. And what do you do in real estate?
I am not in real estate. Why did you think I was in real estate?
Oh, maybe not. Just because I know Marie through that connection. But what do you bring to this networking event?
I am here because Marie told me to be here, and I always do what she says. So.
Oh, there's a smart man. He's a smart man.
So actually, I have 2 companies. One, it's an investment advisory firm here in Washington, and the other one, I work with nonprofits to help them increase their donation and help individuals who would like to give more but don't think they can. And did I mention
wow, that's amazing.
that I do whatever Marie tells me to do?
Yeah. That's so funny. All right, Brian. We even have Jasmine. Jasmine, how are you? Are you available?
I am, but not really. So I'm trying to recover from a sickness, which has my voice
teetering in and out. I may not, and I've been working all day, so I don't have much of a voice left. And also, I'm looking sickly, so I don't have the video on me because I'm not, but I'm wanting to be here.
Okay,
So yeah, I'll do
all
what I
right.
can.
Thank you, Jasmine. Okay, Brian, who would you like to ask a question? Jasmine or Sharon, Dr. Sharon?
I'm gonna intercede real quick though, before you go, Brian, and share with Jasmine that I woke up this morning completely laryngitis and had no voice this morning, and I'm 99% better. And one of my clients I was on the phone with this morning, and he was suffering through my like scruffly voice. And he
Mhm.
said, take shots of apple cider vinegar. And I've done that twice today, and it has helped
Oh.
immensely.
I have some. I've been chewing raw garlic. I'm taking all this advice, so I'm gonna go try to find some.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
don't like swallow it right away, just let it sit there, and it's helped me. I mean, my voice is like 99% back. I couldn't talk this morning, just this morning. So it's going around.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, please continue, Brian, back to you.
So Jasmine, what's the best thing that happened to you today besides talking to us?
Right now, it's that I'm gonna find some apple cider vinegar, because I know I have some. Because otherwise, yeah, that's good, because it's only Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, definitely clearly joining so I can figure out the next homeopathic remedy.
Or get
Um,
better?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta get,
combine that apple cider vinegar with the garlic in hot water. Make a tea out of it.
okay.
And if that doesn't work, there's always rum.
I was waiting for someone to say the Captain Morgan. I was
Sailors
waiting-
never get sick.
So you may not feel better, but you won't care as much.
I can tell this is a good group already.
Hey, Jasmine, so your turn to ask Dr. Sharon.
Hold on. So I feel like, no, my memory's foggy. I feel like I would remember you. Are you the ADU lady?
Yes, I am, Miss Jasmine.
Yay, look at me.
Yep.
Okay.
And you are the note lady, and we still have to connect.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. So
Okay.
my question would be, what does a good client look like for you? Because, oh, and then also, do they have loans on these ADUs? Because I would like to buy them.
Oh,
I
okay.
kind of think like they're like mobile homes, right? There's only certain people that lend on them, or?
No, there can be. In fact, a good client for me is a homeowner who wants to put an additional dwelling unit or living space on their property for family or for rental income, and understand that there's a lot of moving pieces and need somebody to walk that journey with them, help them put together the right team, and make that dream. Yes, that's the right apple cider vinegar.
There you go.
Yes, that's the good stuff, not the other stuff. So that want someone to walk that journey with them, help them put together a team in their area and that type of thing. As far as loans, now the ADUs, the accessory dwelling units, are considered when they're, just if they're put on private property, like a homeowner puts them there, they have to be billed to the building code, and they have to be attached to a permanent foundation, which makes
Okay.
them real estate,
Oh,
which
snap.
makes them mortgage, but you can get mortgages on them. What I see happening, like I said, it's a long story, trying to make this short, but what I see happening right now is that a lot of people, that 35 to 45 age group that bought in the last 5 to 7 years, they have these nice low interest loans, and they don't want to touch the mortgage loan because they have such a great rate that they're using HELOCs to take out and to build the ADU.
All right.
Once that ADU is completed, the value of the property goes up. You got that rental income. And according to most lenders, if you rent it out for 24 months, they can consider it as investment property. So therefore, it'd be just like you owning an apartment or a condo or any other investment unit. And the laws are evolving. So yes, you can get a loan on them. from standard to hard money, long as you have a good exit strategy like any investment. But rents are outpacing the costs. And so no one's really losing if they can make that ADU a reality in their backyard.
Wow. Awesome. Was that good, Jasmine?
Yes, sorry, I took a shot of it.
Oh, she talking about the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, girl, I took a shot.
It'll knock your shoes off.
Keep
Oh
going.
yeah, and then be careful taking it straight because it can mess up your interior too. Have a little bit of water because that
Okay.
is acid and it can
Don't
have
be too late for
repercussions.
that. Let me do that now.
All right. Well, Dr. Sharon, you have a question for me?
Oh yes, Marie. How do you juggle all these hats with the same 24 hours that all of us have? I have no idea.
I second that.
You have so many plates that you are spinning around and reaching out, and I know things happen, but sometimes those things are because you're dealing with other humans that's not as perfect or efficient as you. So
Well, I think because I love what I do, that every time I talk to somebody, I know that it's, something good, with the relationship. And I always like to see people gathering. That's why this Fire Up Live event is really making me, fired up. I love when people are all together, and then I see so many connections and so many opportunities that comes out of it. And I've had so many events since 2008. I mean, I've been doing a lot of big events, and every time there is an event, there's always something that comes out of it, and it's just such, so rewarding for me when I see that. That's why I'm, always excited. Hey, are you gonna come or not? Because I know it's gonna be beautiful. And especially now in this time of my experience, I mean, I have the right people doing the video production, the photography. I have the right platform to record every event that I'm doing right now, because that's really very important to me, that when I have an event, I have tons of video contents out of it. And that is like really the lifetime of what I do, from putting together the events. I mean, if you see my presentation that I'm going to show you on October 15, you would see history of everything that I had done, because I had all the video content from all of those events.
Wow.
And it's amazing how I was able to put it all together because of the recording part of it. And that's something that people sometimes they forget, that when they do event, the number one thing that they need to think about is the video production. And if they don't have that, they miss the lifetime opportunity that they can get from it. So that's what I do. That's why I spend a lot of money on the video production. And I have two big companies that are coming just to do the filming. That's why we're doing the filming for the Finest Women in Real Estate. We're doing the filming for the Women of Real Estate that same day. So whoever is in it, they get the
Right.
blessing.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
it's really fun, because it's very memorable for a lot of people to see how it's done. And then later on, they see themselves on TV and like, oh my God, that's me. So that's what that's why I don't worry about all the things that I do project wise, because they're all connected to everything that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's-
anyway,
that's
I'm glad
awesome.
that we got through this process. And Dr. Muncy said that she is with her investor right now. So she's I met her and her father few days ago, and her father actually has this product. It's a plastic, but it dissolves after you use it. So
Oh.
it's a environmental,
Friendly. Oh, okay.
yeah. So now the government are going after it. So they have such great, things going on with it. And so I even said, hey, do you want to expand it in the Philippines? I can do that. I can represent you in the Philippines. But yeah, I mean, Dr. Muncy and her father had this huge business that is growing so fast.
Wow.
So, and I was hoping that she's here so she can explain that more to you guys, because that was exciting when I found out about it. But anyway, yeah, that's what she said. So I don't know if she's going to be able to make it. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next part of our meeting. And Hannah, I know this is your first time. So the second thing that we do is we just talk about a topic and, kind of get everybody's perspective, because, we wanted to get to know each other. The purpose of this is really, have a good introduction and understand and how, we can work together. So, I want to talk about the value of, let's see, the word being transparent. Okay. So, being transparent is really one of the things that I look for when I'm dealing with people. And I remember I just interviewed this one, connection I have, and he was talking about his business, how he has to be very honest about his business. And so I actually asked him some hard questions, and it's really, you can tell that he's being honest. He's not hiding anything. Even if it's good or bad, he was saying it. And it's not like to make him look good, but it's just really putting out the truth about what it is about the business. So in terms of transparency, how does that work for your business, Hannah, in regards to what you do?
I mean, I feel like it's a fine line, because as I'm a commercial real estate broker, so that everyone knows. And one of the biggest values that we bring to our clients is A, marketing, and B, negotiation. And so our business is 100% built on trust and rapport. Therefore, it's critical that your clients and prospective clients know that you're trustworthy, but you do need to know when to not, I guess like a key, as to any good negotiation is to not reveal all your cards too early. So I think it's just finding that balance of refraining from sharing overly so or at the wrong time, but knowing when to share and in what type of forum and to whom, and I guess that judgment, and just building that judgment. So I think mostly I just try to always be, I guess my lifestyle, both personally and professionally, is to try to be as authentic as possible. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Does that answer your question? I think that we want to be authentic and we want to be truth telling, but I think there are times in business where we need to have the judgment to know when to also refrain in order to ensure that you're most strategically representing your clients.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Hannah. Okay, so what about you, Brian? It looks like Dr. Masi is joining us. Okay, Brian, your turn.
So being transparent is not only something I do because it's part of who I am, it's a legal obligation I have to be transparent, especially in the financial services world. I can end up in jail if I'm not transparent, and then I couldn't participate here. So the other thing is, I think more information is better than not enough information. People can make better decisions if they know what they need to know. So very important, one, as part of my core values, and because I have to, or they'll take away my birthday.
Awesome. All right, Dr. Masi, welcome. Okay, Dr. Sharon, your turn.
Thank you, Marie. I'll be on video. We got some awesome guests here.
Yes, and we're doing the expert section now, and we're talking about transparency. Okay.
Okay.
So Dr. Sharon, your turn.
Well, I think kind of piggybacking on what Hannah said and what Brian says is that, it's important to be honest, but be transparent, but that doesn't mean giving away everything. And so as in my former life as an attorney, you know, is under that fiduciary duty that you have to understand, guide and direct, but to be, you know, transparent in what's going on and guiding them effectively. What I've noticed, like in my current endeavors, they focusing on the accessory dwelling unit and empowering homeowners to take advantage of it, is that there are people out that are giving misinformation. I mean, when you tell someone something and you know that is not the truth and you know that it could be cause repercussions down the road, that's not integrity, that's not being transparent, and it's not good business on either side. Because if you don't meet expectations and you don't give them good sound advice and be transparent, it's just going to have negative repercussions. So it's very important to do so and to walk that line.
Awesome. Now, Dr. Monsi, did you hear what we were talking about? Your turn.
Yeah, no, I heard we were talking about transparency, and I mean, she being an attorney, it's perfect to hear it from her. But I'm all about transparency too, because when you set the expectations correctly with being transparent, there is better, I would say, results that come out of it, and there is more long-term relationship that you can build. So if you can't deliver something in the timeline that the client wants, you really want to be more transparent, or if they have expectations that you are unable to meet, like there is so many different things when you're doing meetings, right? So I feel like it's just like a tough road that we have to learn how to walk in the most I would say smooth way. That's what it comes down to.
Awesome. Thank you. Jasmine, what about you?
Sorry. You said about transparency. What's the question?
Yes, just any what you think about transparency in your business.
I think yeah, I don't know. Comes from different standpoints in what I do. Some things are more transparent than others, some things just aren't. And the people in my industry do not break their backs to make things transparent for you. That's on you. So this is what I come from a different space, right? This is the banking industry. So it's kind of the lion's den, if you will. So you have to know what you need and not expect anyone else to be transparent. I can tell you that part of what I do is try to buck that trend. But that's kind of what happens when you bring women in any industry, right? We eventually just want to tell you the truth. God dang it. You know, we just want to tell you the truth. So no one has thus dropped dead, as I like to let people know, because I'm telling the truth. And so I think you've seen a lot of that starting to change within the industry as far as transparency. But, you know, in this industry, again, you always want to trust but verify. You never want to, you know, it's hard to believe what you're told. So that's all I can say.
Awesome. Okay. Let's move on to the next part, which is the business share time. So this time you get to share your success story or a specific challenge or a goal that you wanted to share to the group. Okay. So who would like to start? Hannah, you want to take this out since this is your first time?
Why not?
Okay, go for it.
Let's see. So a success story or goal, is that right?
Yeah, goal or a challenge that you wanted to let people know what you have in the business. You know, if you wanted to get some recommendations or ideas to solve it, something like that. So whatever you desire, whatever you wanted to share.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I mean, for me, like, so in commercial real estate, there's a lot of different aspects of the business and ways that you can, and I'm still in in the very beginning. I've been in real estate for a long time, but commercial real estate is a pivot that I moved into more recently. So I'm still kind of feeling out my place of where I want my brand and my recognition to grow. There's an abundance of work. So it's a matter of figuring out time investment and value and return and feel good and alignment of where you want to I guess, interests and passions and stuff. So right now I'm kind of just doing everything that comes my way. Because I feel like the first couple of years, unless I get that exposure and really go through some of those deals, then I won't know what feels right and what doesn't feel right. So for me, it really always comes down to, and I'm a yes sayer too. Like I like to say yes because I guess I have FOMO. I don't know. So I have to figure out, I'm always working on how to be even a better time manager and make sure that you're getting the biggest like bang for your investment of time. And that bang doesn't have to be financial. It can be the development of a relationship. It can be a learning opportunity, whatever it might be. But yes, I think for me, the biggest challenge is that right now I get a lot of referrals, and that is I'm so grateful and gracious for that opportunity. But not all referrals are equal, and trying to figure out how to, it's very difficult for me to figure out how to invest time in those very new early on relationships and quickly assess and qualify, I guess, who is more serious about moving forward, who just wants to start a relationship and should be followed up with in a matter of time, whether that be months or quarters, et cetera. So I think I'd open that up. I think in all of our businesses, when you're kind of prospecting and doing business building, when you're spreading your net wider, how do you know how to, because I'm not naturally a business development type person. I'm more of a quality time execution and investor. Like I look at the numbers and I like to be more strategic and tactical. So anyway, yeah, any advice on how to use that time most wisely and balancing the constant prospecting to keep the business funnel coming while being able to still deliver for your existing clients and accounts
Okay,
would
awesome.
be great.
All right, if you guys have
Is that too broad?
recommendation, you can send a private message to Hannah. Okay, let's move on to Brian. What do you have, Brian?
You're assuming that I actually do stuff. So let's see. I got to join 2 private, like independent, invitation only groups here in my area. They got my name from some people that knew me. It's the 2 very exclusive groups, all successful business owners, and I'm looking forward to widening the network
Okay,
and seeing who I can invite to come check out Fire Up Connect,
oh, that's awesome, Brian.
and maybe do a little expansion for all of us.
Thank you. All right, Dr. Sharon.
Well, I've been busy. I had a busy weekend. I did speak at the ADU Summit over in Riverside, and that went well. And Friday night, with the nonprofit that I've worked with called The Servant's Heart, I was recognized there for volunteer services that I've given them over the years. And so that was exciting. And I was just so happy for the founder to, I mean, she really wanted to celebrate everybody else, but I'm glad we celebrated her as well. And the work that she's been doing in the community for the last 30 years has just been awesome. My challenge right now, as I mentioned before, I have a meeting that has turned into a presentation for realtors, and I think I'm too close as a realtor to that I'm getting all this interest about ADUs, and I'm trying to develop the presentation to what realtors should know about ADUs. Not necessarily trying to make them an expert. And I know that the question is with the accessory dwelling units, that is not a standard buy and sell. It's something that's been integrated into a transaction. So if there's any suggestions out of all this stuff that we've shared over the months and weeks about maybe what a realtor should know about ADUs, I would welcome that.
Awesome. All right, Jasmine. Are you there, Jasmine? Okay, if not, we'll, oh, there she is.
Yeah, I'm just having difficulties, if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
You know, thank you.
Are you good to share?
No, I just had the coughing
Want to
spell.
skip?
Yeah, please.
Okay, Dr. Muncy, go for it. Unmute.
Sorry. I would say one goal of mine is I'm working on the stem cell clinic right now to set up the marketing ecosystem. And I'm really excited. I got 50,000 in funding approved just on a call before I got on the meeting.
Yes.
Great.
So
Congratulations.
yeah, I'm really excited, but it's a lot of responsibility because I have to bring in 10 to 15 patient leads every month consistently. So it's exciting. It's nervousness and just a lot of awesome, I would say, funding available that I have to put in the right places. So I feel like this is really going to be the Q4 project for me that I'm going to be dedicated to.
Wow, congratulations. Yes, Dr.
Yeah.
Muncy.
What area of stem cell research are you in? I mean,
Well, I'm not into research
Okay.
only. I actually have a clinic in Guadalajara, which is completely FDA approved in Mexico. And we are doing research with American universities to get the validation on the cells, but the goal is to actually get treatments for the patients. So we do anywhere from autism to longstanding COVID to orthopedic problems to mine personally was gut health that I was struggling with and heal my gut and like just back problems, autoimmune. The only thing that we're really not really getting into right now is cancer, but everything else is fair game.
Okay. For
Ah,
sight and everything too? Eyesight?
Ascites, you mean?
You know, like people who losing their eyesight from diabetes and
Oh,
rectopathy.
eyesight. Eyesight.
Yeah. Eye clinic stuff.
I mean, we do some stuff with eye in general when we do the entire body rejuvenation.
Okay.
Some eye will come back, and then of course you have to have the functional medicine and detox with it. So eye health is achievable, but definitely it takes a lot of effort. I've had patients who've had their eyesight get better, and it's a miracle when it comes to the science and
Mhm.
how people how it's been taught, but it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
awesome. All right. So Jasmine, you're still you're good to go or no? We're just gonna go move forward.
So what are we discussing?
Whatever your goal, challenges, or story.
Yeah, goal is to get myself back in like good health. I feel like it's taking me longer to recover right now. So, and then work-wise is just get through my employee situation. So I'm just training a new person right now. So I
Okay.
got to get that done in order for me to get back to where I need to be.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta get. I mean, Dr. Monsi, Jasmine is not feeling good.
Yeah, get on board. Get on board. That's what I'm here for. Anything chronic, anything you've been struggling for, a while, and it's become a part of your life, where it's your quality of life compromised, that's where I come in.
Yeah, definitely. You've got a connection to Dr. Monsi. She's awesome. Okay. All right. So let's get some feedback. Hannah, this is your first time with us. What did you think about so far with the people that you met today?
I love that it's a diverse group in the sense of geographically and skill set, and I love that. I'm learning a ton. I like it.
Okay. Make sure you put your contact information so everybody can connect and do some follow-up meetings. Okay, so let's any opportunities that you guys saw from this meeting?
Yeah, I still see a lot of value in reaching out to Sharon and Dr. Mancy,
Okay.
and just learning more from everyone here. So I just wanted to say that we appreciate having some regulars here, so I know I can come back.
Yes.
If life has caught me up, I can always come back and I can find you here. Feel like a good space, safe space. Thank you.
All right, and Brian sent her, sent his information on the chat. Make sure you guys, all of you, if you can go do that, because it'll be good to just save the chat and have everybody's information. Okay, so let's see. Fire Up Live is coming up October 15, and I was able to get all my certificates from the Assemblywoman of the state of California. Yay! So that's really awesome. And I've got my magazine ordered, and I'm hoping that I would get that on the 13th. And the book, I already I've received the books that for the finest women in real estate. I already got that. Yes. I'm like nailing one task after another. So I have everything ready for the Fire Up Live. I've got the banner ordered. So that's arriving on the 13th. So what else? But pretty much everybody is online. I've got the video production, the DJ. We're gonna have a lot of good
This is for the
sound.
October event.
Yes, this is October 15, Jasmine. So hopefully it'll be better by then.
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna be
I'm planning on
dancing
it.
and partying. So, but yeah, lots of certificates, lots of recognition that is happening that day. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Anyway, any questions or any announcement at all that you guys wanted to share to everyone right now?
Marie, on the event, is that formal dress business or what's the attire?
It's semi-formal, Sharon, Dr. Sharon.
Okay,
So I'm not wearing gown. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
wear a cocktail dress.
okay.
And the guys can just wear, suit, sports coat, so that's what the guys attire. All right, anything else? Any questions? Hannah, do you have any questions for anyone here?
Yes and no. That's an open-ended. I feel like I still have a lot to learn about everybody, but we can do that in due time.
Okay,
So not at this time.
well, thank you for joining us. Brian, any feedback?
Well, you know, I always like meeting new people, so happy to meet Hannah. I look
Okay.
forward to setting up a meeting with her, learning more about what she does, telling her more about what I do, seeing, you know, if there's a way we can assist each other and grow in our business.
Awesome. Dr. Sharon,
Wonderful.
any comment?
Look forward to that too, Brian.
Oh, it was a great meeting. I want to thank Hannah for her compliment or comments about what I can do with the ADUs for realtors. And I do understand, these touch bases with her. I do commercial real estate as well. So I understand where you are, and referrals are great, but sifting them out and organizing them and knowing which ones are right now and which ones more need to be later is a talent that you will definitely have to
I have not
do.
mastered it yet. Especially because you want to be able to be there and give
Yeah.
yourself and give time, quality time, and building relationship with everyone who is interested in learning more about your business. But you're trying, the truth of the matter is, as you said earlier, we only have 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, and like they said, just to know like which clients suit you. Like, in my commercial real estate, it was more the small business owner and emerging, the things that the big guys didn't want to deal with. And so it takes a little bit more time, and you have to meet them where they are, but it's very rewarding. And some of the best relationships come out of that, to watch them grow as well. So
Awesome.
I
Dr.
agree.
Mansi, any
Well said.
comments?
Just looks like a busy Q4, and I'm really looking forward to the Fire Up Connect event
Yes.
and meeting everybody in person. Yes, I'm really excited.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I think this is awesome. And if you wanted to attend again, Hannah, I can send you the information on Fire Up Connect. We meet every Tuesday at 3:00, and Brian does the morning Thursday at 7 a.m. And we also have Friday at 11 a.m. meetings. So it just depends on who's coming in and what's suitable for their schedule. But yeah, feel free to connect with everyone here and let me know if you have any questions at all, okay? Sounds good? All right, save your chat and we will go ahead and end this meeting. Thank you so much for your time and have an amazing evening. All right,
Goodbye, everybody.
bye.
Bye.
So long.